Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to talk to you about Magical Express and Resort Airline check-in because I've had a couple of clients who had questions about this, so I figured a lot of people probably did. So Magical Express transportation is Disney's complimentary motor coach, read bus, transportation to and from Orlando International Airport, which is the airport code MCO, and your Disney hotel. Now, it does not serve non-Disney hotels on Disney property. So if you're staying at like a Wyndham or a Four Seasons or whatever hotels are, say, in the Disney Springs area on Disney property but are not Disney hotels, you cannot use this service, even if you paid. That is not an option. It is only for Disney hotels, and it is for all Disney hotels, including the DVC resorts, so the Disney Vacation Club villas. So that's what the service is. Like I said, it is free. I'm sure it's within the cost of your package anyway, but you don't have to pay anything additional for it. It is a motor coach, and when you're using this service, Disney's Magical Express will send you one yellow luggage tag per person. And this goes on your checked luggage. You don't have to put it on your carry-on luggage, but it goes on your checked luggage if Disney will be transporting your luggage for you. So if you are, and I'll get into the times in a minute, but if you want Disney to transport your luggage, pick it up for you from the baggage claim carousel and deliver it to your room, you put the yellow luggage tag on each piece of luggage. Like I said, you get one per person. You can get additional ones if necessary, but that usually isn't necessary because then, like I said, you have your carry-on that you don't put that on. So the carry-on you will bring on the motor coach with you. But you put your yellow luggage tag on your checked luggage, and then you don't have to go pick up your suitcase from baggage claim. Now, the caveat to this is if you are coming from another country and you have to go through customs at MCO, you have to go pick up your suitcase and then go through customs. So in that case, you cannot put on your yellow luggage tag. Now, if you're coming from another country and you are going through customs at a different airport, say you're coming from Canada and your first stop is in Seattle, you will collect your luggage there. Now, if you're gonna recheck your luggage again, then you can have your yellow luggage tag on there because you already went through customs in the US. But if you are keeping your luggage with you, if it's small enough, and you're keeping your luggage with you, then you would not, because again, then it's a carry-on. So that's what the luggage delivery service is. Now, let me pull up the information I sent to all of my clients regarding the luggage delivery service. So in addition, in order to take advantage of the luggage delivery service, your flight must arrive into MCO between 5 a.m. and 10 p.m. So if your flight is scheduled to arrive before 5 a.m. or after 10 p.m., you have to collect your luggage yourself because they do not collect it at that point. Additionally, Disney says that it can take up to 3 hours for your luggage to arrive in your room. So if your flight lands at 9:55, you can still have them deliver your luggage, but it could take until 1 a.m. So if you want to go to bed right away and have your things with you, I recommend you collect your luggage yourself. Additionally, I think it's a good idea to allow an extra hour and a half just in case. So allow up to 4.5 hours after. So what this means is if you want to go swimming right away, but you want to have them deliver your luggage to your room, pack your swimsuit in your carry-on. You might have to be a little bit creative about sunscreen in that case and put some in a smaller container because in the US, when you're traveling in the US, you can only have liquids, gels, and aerosols 3.3 ounces or less. So you won't be able to put a whole big container of sunscreen in there. But there are ways around that. Like I said, put it in a smaller container and you'll be fine. Additionally, you want to, and this is just for all travel, you want to pack any valuables or medications in your carry-on. Don't pack that in your checked luggage, regardless of if you're using Magical Express transportation or not. So how this works is once you have your flight booked, you will give your travel agent your flight number and the arrival time and your airline, and then we will set up your Magical Express transportation. Magical Express monitors the time of all flights. So if you're flying in an American Airlines flight 1234 and it's scheduled to arrive at noon, and then you get a notification saying it changed to 12:30, you don't have to let us know. Magical Express gets those updates. But if your flight number changed, then you have to let us know, because it's a totally different flight number. Another question I get from a lot of clients is, can I go directly to a park if I'm using Magical Express and the luggage delivery service? No, you must go directly from MCO to your hotel. You can't go to another hotel directly. They have your very specific instructions. You're checking in, you have, barcodes they can scan, and your transportation is from MCO to your hotel, and vice versa. When you are going back, you are going from your hotel directly to MCO. You can't go from another hotel or from Disney Springs or from one of the parks. Now, on your way back, you're going to be picked up about, 3 to 4 hours prior to domestic flight departure. And if you are flying internationally, it would be 4 to 5 hours prior to departure. So if you want to use, I'll get into that in a minute. We send you your documents prior to travel for your arrival. So for your trip to go from MCO to your hotel. Now, we don't send out documents for your return trip back to the airport. And this is because Disney hands them out the day before you leave, the day before checkout, and they hang it on your door. They have your Magical Express information hanging on your door. So that's how you get your return transportation information. So that's everything I can think of regarding Magical Express. It's a coach bus. It's not like a school bus or anything. If you wish to pick up your luggage, even though it is during luggage delivery times, just do not put a yellow luggage tag on it and pick it up from baggage claim and bring it with you. The driver will put it under the bus and it can be transported on your same bus with you. That's not a problem. I should probably mention, I'm saying put the yellow luggage tag on your suitcase. You're going to put that on before you leave your home airport. So if you have a layover, you don't collect if this is presuming you're all within the United States, you don't collect your luggage in between. They're automatically transported. So you put it on your suitcase before you leave your home airport, and then you don't have to worry about it after that. So like I said, if you want to pick up your suitcase yourself, do not put a yellow luggage tag on there, because if you do, it doesn't even hit the carousel. It just goes directly onto the Disney Magical Express truck. So you don't have once you put the yellow luggage tag on, you don't have the option to pick it up. So if for whatever reason you do not have your yellow luggage tags, like if, for example, you scheduled the transportation too late for them to send it out, or you lost them or whatever, but you still wish to use that service, you can. When you check your bag at your home airport, they give you a receipt, and it has a baggage claim number on it that matches with the tag that the airport puts on your bag. When you get to MCO, you will go to the Disney's Magical Express desk, which is just to the right of where you get in line to use Disney's Magical Express transportation, and you will give them that tag and a description of your bag, and they will pick it up for you and do it that way. So in that case, I think what they do is it hits the carousel, but then they take it from the carousel, I think. But I know it is still possible. You just have to you need to save that tag or receipt to do that. So my other part of this video is regarding Resort Airline Check-in, which is totally different. So everybody can use Resort Airline Check-in, whether everybody at a Disney hotel can use at an actual Disney World hotel can use Resort Airline Check-in. You do not have to be using Magical Express to do so. So Resort Airline Check-in is located at every Disney hotel, and it's usually right in the front, outside. And what you do is no later than 3 hours prior to your flight departure, you bring your bags and everybody in your party and all of your identification down to the Resort Airline Check-in, and they check your bags in for you, they check you in for your flight, and they print your boarding passes for you. Most airlines charge baggage fees now for checked luggage. You can pay those fees prior to going to the airport as well, but what you'll do is you'll call a number that you'll get on your last day. You'll call this number, pay your baggage fees that way, then you'll bring all of your luggage and your identification, everybody in your party, down to the resort airline check-in desk. And there they will weigh your bags and check you in, print your boarding passes. If you are using Disney's Magical Express, they can take your checked luggage there for you, and then you don't see it until your home airport. You do not need to bring the luggage with you. If you want to, you can, but you don't have to bring your checked luggage with you at that point. And then when you get to the airport with Magical Express, you just go right to security. It's very, very handy. If you're not using Magical Express, when you get to MCO, you just drop your bag off at the check-in desk. You don't have to check in because you're already checked in and it's all paid for. And then you proceed to security. Just like on the way there, you will bring your carry-on bags with you. You do not have them transport your carry-ons. On the return trip, you do not have a yellow luggage tag, so you don't have to worry about that. Once you arrive at your Disney hotel, you can take the yellow luggage tag off. You don't need that anymore. Now, only participating airlines allow you to use the resort airline check-in. That includes Alaska Airlines, American Airlines, Delta Airlines for U.S. domestic flights only, JetBlue Airways, Southwest Airlines, and United Airlines. So this includes most airlines if you are within the United States. Now, if you just want to use their scale to see if, say you rented a car and you just want to use their scale to make sure your checked luggage is less than 50 pounds, you can do that too. We've gone down there and just asked to use the scale. That's not a problem. They're very, very nice about it. It's very, very convenient. You don't have to worry about having all your suitcases full of souvenirs and your carry-ons and your children and your purses and your backpacks and whatever else. It's super handy to have them take your luggage for you, and then you just have to worry about your carry-ons and go right to security. Like I mentioned, you have to pay your baggage fees before going to the resort airline check-in desk, and then they have a phone number for you to call to do so. And you can pay those fees with a MasterCard, Visa card, American Express, or Discover card. If you choose to do this and you are paying your baggage fees before heading to MCO, the cost is going to be exactly the same as if you were to pay them at the airport. It's no less expensive, it's no more expensive. There's no fee for using the resort airline check-in. So it's really a great thing, especially if you're using Magical Express. I don't know why you wouldn't do that. It's extremely handy. Lastly, I wanted to mention, I said that this is for Orlando International Airport only, airport code MCO. You have to be careful when you're booking your flights because there is another airport in Orlando, and that is Sanford Airport. And Disney's Magical Express does not service that airport. So if you're flying into that airport, you have to have your own transportation, either renting a car or a cab or what have you. But Disney's Magical Express, if you will be using it, requires you to fly in and out of MCO only. It is also possible to just book one-way transportation. If you are deciding you want to do something else while you're in Florida and you're only going to fly there, that's totally fine. Or vice versa, if you only want to use Disney's Magical Express on the way back, that's totally fine too. So I hope this answered some questions and you guys found this helpful. And thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye.